we're making up words on style. We are in the kitchen with Chef David Gaspar de Alba with Radish and Rye. So David, what are we making today? I'm really curious about this.
So today we're prepping up a scallop ceviche.
Okay.
It's sea scallops here, a little larger than the bay, so easier to slice up. I'm slicing them up so you can have an individual bite per person.
Okay. What is a ceviche?
Ceviche is basically a seafood cooked in citrus. So cooked with the acid of the citrus.
Okay.
Here I'm mellowing it out and putting some grapefruit and orange in there.
Okay.
It's peak citrus season, so trying to do something in season right now.
This would be the time to do it.
Exactly.
So what are some of the other ingredients that we're working with over here?
So over here we start with some scallion curls. I'll show you how to do those here in a bit.
Okay.
Have a little radish sliced, whole jalapenos here just to look at. These are radish sprouts right here, beautiful things. Blood orange right there, little segments, and cilantro.
Fantastic. All right, let's dive into this. You said now this is a fairly easy prep, is that right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so let's dive into it.
So a couple tricks here is your oil. This is the jalapeno oil. I'm using about 30% olive, 70 canola. Slice up jalapenos, put it in a jar, shake it up. You know, get a good infusion going on there. You can
how long does that have to sit in there?
You know, as long as you can take heavy spice, you could let that go for a week or more.
Really? Wow.
Strain it out. Yeah, it adds a nice fresh pepperiness. I don't heat it up so it tastes nice and fresh.
Okay.
So there's that. And then with these scallion curls, let me show you a little trick. You just get your green onion here, kind of go on a bias. A little slice like that. Get a nice sharp knife. You know, you don't want to bruise your greens.
And get a chef that won't cut his fingers off like I would.
That's true.
Yeah.
So anyway, you get your nice slices there. Throw them in some ice water. Let that sit. Give it about 5 minutes. It'll curl up just like these guys down here.
Okay, so this has been done with the ice.
Yes.
All right.
So that's a finished product down here. Your green onion there curled up.
That's great.
So yeah, let's start putting the dish
together.
together.
Put it together.
So with the scallops, you don't want them to sit in these citrus for too long. They turn kind of chalky. They overcook.
Okay.
So these have been in here about 5 minutes now. So
okay.
I'm gonna pull
now,
those.
when you say cook, because I mean we don't have this on a thing. Are you saying they're just sitting in there? So
exactly.
You're saying
so
cook.
the citrus is kind of cooking it down.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this I like to keep not too long, so it's still a little raw.
Okay.
So be sure to know your fishmonger when you get the nice scallops for ceviche. So throw those there at the base of the bowl. Get a little bit of your acid in there.
Okay. I'm just going to take some of that. So some of that flavor has been infusing
Oh
as
yeah,
well, right?
yeah. So you don't want to get rid of that.
Right.
So let's move down here to your radishes. You could layer it however you want. You know, I like to make the presentation worth looking at. People eat with their eyes before they actually try it. So before they taste it.
So now, is this something you guys are participating in New Mexico Restaurant Week?
We are.
Is this going to be featured at Radish and Rye during New Mexico Restaurant Week?
So this actually is for viewers only.
Really?
So you can come in, tell people about the scallop ceviche. It's not on the Restaurant Week menu.
Really?
But you come in, you talk about it. It'll be there on there for you.
I saw it on Tu Casa Style.
Exactly.
When you have it on there. That's fantastic.
Special for you guys. So
that's awesome. Okay, so then.
So throw some cilantro on there. You have your radish. Your blood orange supreme is what
you
known
said
in the
citrus
culinary
is
world.
in season right now. So this
yes.
blood orange.
So blood orange you can find at any grocery store really right now.
Okay.
Throw those on there. Get that going. Let's see. What should we do next? Let's do some.
What should we do next? So this is really creative. You can leave the creativity up to the chef.
As long as the ingredients are there and it's balanced out and there's salt. Don't forget about your salt.
Okay.
Very important with ceviche. Excuse me.
So we've got this. Are we working with the salt over here? Is that what this is?
Yeah. We're gonna finish that off. This is a nice Maldon sea salt.
Has
a nice texture.
Yeah,
exactly. Some of those guys are just massive.
Wow.
But beautiful. You know, you should try one if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. I could hang this on my Christmas tree if I wanted to.
So it adds the texture, it adds the salt,
Wow.
Beautiful.
So if we want to come out, see you guys, where are you located?
We're 548 Agua Fria. We're close to the rail yard area. We have a full bourbon bar, the largest selection of half-bottled wine in the state. The food is based around sustainability and locally sourced.
Fantastic.
We're composting all our food scraps, so we're trying to be as sustainable as possible.
That's great. Guys, head up, see him up there, see him in New Mexico Restaurant Week. For more information, head over to Casa.com. That is a thing of art. Look at that. We'll be right back, folks.